welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. One game remains to crown a champion. It's the AFC champion, Baltimore Ravens. And the champions of the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's Great Sports Day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday. Great to share it with you one more time, Greg. What a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and it all culminates tonight here in Santa Clara.
And I think this is a matchup, Mike, that I don't know how many people had just even a couple weeks ago, but you look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the lead up, because once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's gotten us here. And I think we're in for a treat.
A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. He'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through.
Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Looking at that play, Mike, there's really no fault on the offense there. That's just an incredible read defensively from the get-go. This is a short, safer pass. They've talked all week. Let's get an early completion, settle in our quarterback. And what happens? The defender steps in front. He's able to make the pick. And that is the fast start this defense was hoping and talking about all week.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Off the bootleg, here's Flacco. Short pass taken in by the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Play fake. Flacco now. Oh, looking to set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect, and that one is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he will have the Ravens first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
A gain of a yard. First down, Baltimore.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's so easy for us up here in the booth, Mike, to say, hey, that's the wrong read. He's got to pull that and take it to the outside. But I promise you, it happens so fast. And these defensive players have gotten so good at giving false indicators. Sometimes it's hard for the quarterback to know, should I give it or should I pull it?
Here's a 2nd and 12. Flacco. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Chance here for the first points of this Super Bowl. First down and goal. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it. So that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of this game and say, man, we let that one slip away.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the one, setting up third and goal.
1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
They'll go with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. And the Ravens are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get going with their second possession. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. First and 10. Now, faking the give. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop.
And he'll get about 5.
Second and 5.
From the 24 now, here's second and 5. They send the tight end in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
From a little closer, here's second and goal. They'll go with him again. end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kicking team off for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. On the play fake, here's Flacco.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here is Flacco. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Flacco gonna throw on 3rd and long. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Ravens sending the punt team out there. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Has some room inside the 30. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. A big play here in the big game. An even 40 yards.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. facing that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a third attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
Can the defense do it again? From the 1. Third down now, and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
A try here for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get back to work. They'll go play action here with Flacco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Third and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Flacco. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in, and it's Jarquez Hunter. And he's taken down up past the 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And I think this is going to be a matchup they exploit the rest of the game. They go to it here early to test it. And I think with those results, it's something they should continue to come back to, because I'm not sure the defense has a matchup for that running back.
On play action, he'll set up to throw.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, the Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. Here's a 3rd down and 4 as we are ready to get back underway. He'll go right and find his running back. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
Walker brought in motion. Up the middle they go. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
5. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll look to throw. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Not going for two, they'll kick the point after. Oh, the snap, a poor one, and it's blocked. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing, Flacco. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Raven first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Oh, a loose football. The Niners have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The PAT, up and good. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Room to run at the 35. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Play action. Here is Flacco. He's going to let this one go deep. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
The 49ers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, 49ers.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
It is 3rd and 10. Walker brought in motion. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
Still 3rd down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The throw here is complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Bit of a risky decision there to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, but that's why it's so important that these guys can be active as runners after the catch. It's become a big part of NFL football, and a great example why here.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, 49ers. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And the 49ers tack on 1 more to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Ravens offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Here's Flacco on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Flacco. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Ravens.
Now give up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back 1st downs.
And the running back's going to get all the stats and all the glory, but make no mistake about it, Mike, that was a great team effort on that run play. Everyone executing their blocking assignments to perfection. He's able to pick up a nice gain and fresh set of downs.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page and the ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, Flacco. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Flacco gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. He'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Turnover on downs.
49ers offense ready to take over once more. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. His drive will start on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And 9 yards.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the 1st down chain, if he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
On 1st and 10, here is Flacco. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Now Flacco. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. 3rd and 2. Here we go. From the shotgun, here is Flacco. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's the punter now, as he's standing right around his own goal line. The 49ers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
On comes the punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. The Ravens offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down, Flacco. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Second and 5. Slot man in motion right. To the air on second down. Here's Flacco. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Operating from the gun, it's Flacco. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To the air again is Flacco. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
John Harbaugh will send out the field goal unit. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. He's going to let that to bring this one out. It's probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. I bet you there's 2 different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Flacco to throw. He'll get this out wide, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd down.
3rd and 10. Here's Flacco. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Baltimore.
Give credit to the protection for handling that blitz, because that's what gave him the time he needed to make the play and keep this drive alive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 6. To throw is Flacco. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. A gain there of 27 yards.
You took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
To throw, it's Flacco on first and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 49ers 20-yard line.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Play fake. Flacco now. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Off the bootleg, here's Flacco. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 12-yard line.
Second and 7. Flacco gonna throw again. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and inches. They'll try to sneak it here, and they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down, first and goal. They'll motion a tight end right. From the gun, it's Flacco. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Ravens.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Flacco. The ball comes out. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to fall on it. Yes, indeed they did. So Baltimore will keep possession.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but their execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready for their first possession of this second half. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
Nice combination of vision, patience, and speed by the running back here. The vision to see the hole, the patience to let the blocks unfold, and then the speed to hit it and pick up a nice gain.
Right back to him on first down. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. He'll look to throw. And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It was a frustrating series. It'll bring up fourth down.
Needless to say, there aren't many plays on the call sheet for that down and distance, so instead of doing something crazy and forcing a ball into coverage, he realizes that primary read wasn't there, throw this ball away, and puts an end to this drive.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Ravens offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. From the 35, it's first and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 5. Now Flacco. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Here's first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Here's Flacco on 1st and 10. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal, but either way, I'm coming away with points.
But the fullback trying to power it home. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. He'll try and throw. Here's Flacco. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are back within 2 scores. So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll give on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 12. He'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Ravens offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward and will give him 4 yards. From the 20, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here is Flacco. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Flacco. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
Desperation time now setting here in the 4th quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again. You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. A pass complete there to Smith. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Play action, here is Flacco. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
Throwing again, it's Flacco. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 4. One of the tight ends motions right. On the give, this is Allen.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Operating from the gun, it's Flacco. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give them 27, and it's first and goal.
I think at this point in the game, prior to that third down call, the coach is telling his quarterback, hey, you got 2 downs. This is 4 down territory, but that last completion, I think, saves him from having to make that decision, at least for the time being, barring any penalties. Now, they got 3 or 4 plays to try to end this one with a touchdown.
Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. To throw is Flacco. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Baltimore. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Niners offense ready to take over once again. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Open man is Davis. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one complete right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on 3rd down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains. And there's really 2 reasons. 1, teams are a lot more willing to use 4th down. And 2, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive.
24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Flacco. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
from the 31. Here's second and a couple. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Down the sideline, past the 40. What a terrific run. They finally bring him down at the 15-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 54 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 2 at the 7-yard line.
Here's second and 2. Man in motion is Smith. From the gun, here's a handoff, and it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
This is third down.
They'll try and run it here with Pierce. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit.
And I think what they're counting on there, Mike, is that the defense expects the ball to be run inside the tackles, thinking on third and short, just go get the first down. Try to catch him off guard with the toss play, but the defense was all over it. Great speed and pursuit to the ball, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6? They'll indeed go. It's Flacco. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. Walker brought in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll stay on the ground. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Walker brought in motion. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Walker brought in motion. They'll stick with him again. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. get it done in their home stadium, the San Francisco 49ers, for the 6th time, are Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see